Summit 5 happened. Today is about Leo. Didn't see the riddles and the Tweek set that he lost, but I want to talk about, I guess, some of the flaws of Aegis when it comes to Leo playing them. But before, of course, we get into it, don't forget to subscribe to notifications, ring the bell, and just so you know, Leo's still the best player in the world. Getting 9th at one invitational does not change that, considering he still wins like half of the majors, more than half of the majors he goes to ever. So just pointing that out there. So we're gonna start with the riddle set. To just start off with concept, right? First off, Leo's advantage with this character is crazy. His neutral decision making is incredibly good. However, when people talk about Leo, sometimes people go, oh my god, Leo has no habits. He is completely invincible when he's like winning a lot. And that's just blatantly not true. One, even when he was really invincible and winning the large majority of tournaments he was going to, he would still lose sets and lose games due to habits. Leo has a pretty nasty jump and disadvantage habit. He just gets away with it a lot because the other characters he has played have had pretty good recoveries that are hard to exploit. They are exploitable by certain characters like Pikachu, but most characters can't really edgeguard Byleth super well, and especially not Joker when he doesn't have Arsene. So Leo gets multiple chances to get back into neutral and advantage because of honestly his worst part about him, which is his disadvantage. And Aegis, while having good neutral and a really good advantage state, the best advantage state probably in the game, or second best next to Game & Watch, she doesn't have a good disadvantage. She has foresight, sure, and she has like landing aerials, sure, and she has like fast fall air dodge, but the thing is she's so susceptible off stage, and I'm pretty sure from the highlights I saw, we're gonna see that a lot in this set. Oh, I don't like him DIing in there. Well, I guess he's kind of dead regardless, but yeah, then death. Oh, does Leo win? Does Leo lose this game? Like, this is a perfect example, right? Like, granted, this isn't really Leo's fault. Like, that's not Leo's fault. He just kind of got comboed, because if he DIs out here, he can get forward smashed and die. That shit also does 30 for some reason. Like, 37, 50, 80, 30.2, and then simple, right? Like, that's easy. So again, Leo does this type of double jump a ton. I have killed him for it so many times when we have played. And again, this isn't like a, oh, well, I know all of Leo's habits because I beat him. I'm just like, I know them because I've played him a bunch. The thing is, he's just normally so solid and neutral that it doesn't matter. But like, Aegis are so susceptible off stage that you have to recover in very specific ways. It's why I don't think Aegis is as good as Roy, which I want to make that video probably later. I also think that Aegis, in a lot of matchups, is like not great on certain stages. Like, I think Aegis has a lot more stage flaws than a character like Joker, or even a character like Byleth. Obviously, Leo has amazing strengths with this character because he's used to playing Byleth, and then he's used to playing like fast faller like Joker. But like, he also commits like really hard. Ooh, that was like a not good confirm. 15? Only 15? That's bad. Aegis has amazing combos, obviously, right? With like crazy back air stuff. I feel like something really important. Sometimes you shouldn't be going for your optimal combo. You should be going for better position. Your up air fast fall is literally the best up air fast fall in the game. Just go for short hop up air, double jump up air, and then just jump and up air. And that's it. I'm not sure why Leo went for this combo that's risky to go for because he's not sure if he can get this confirm. And then just do this weird jump back air. Like, he should have noticed if it was far and then been like, oh, well, I fucked up. And then just dash down here and then just played under riddles. You have to play to the strengths of your character. And while the combo is the strength of the character, sometimes you have to recognize when the position's weird. Ouch. Oh, good. Jesus Christ, that did 50. That was a really good recognition by Riddles. Because again, Riddles recognized kind of like what I was saying. He's like, oh, I can't get the combo because he was too high when he got electric and there's rage. So I'm just gonna go for maximum damage, like a lot of damage because it's fucking Kazuya. And then I'm just gonna put you in a better position where like I can pressure the platform. If you go here, I can just parry or electric you. See, like that's, I mean, granted the combo's better, but like he went for just like, I have advantage. He didn't even go for the up B, right? He's like, I'd rather just play advantage. And I feel like as Aegis, you have to make that decision like constantly right, because you are always susceptible to dying. See, like, that's why I don't like him going for that weird back air, because he can just do this. Again, Leo's edge guards with Aegis are kind of mediocre, because it's so scary to go off stage versus them. That's one of the reasons I don't really like them, like, personally. Like, why I wouldn't play them type of thing. Leo gets so many edge guards with literally all of his characters, whether it was the Lucina, his Ike got edge guards, which that doesn't even make sense. His Joker and his Byleth got so many edge guards. Like, he would be able to win condition people off stage because, oh, you got hit off stage and don't have a double jump. Dead. Being able to only win on stage sucks. Like, that's terrifying. As me, Brawler, I hate that shit. Like, it's so much more annoying to like, oh, I have to ledge trap them correctly. Leo also only goes for neutral tech reads. He does not tech chase with this character. He just hopes that his frame data is good enough, but then if he's wrong, he gets scared in the matchups where they can like blow him up for it. And like, see there, he misses his fair, which obviously he just messed up, right? But like here, I would go for just up air. Like, you haven't had success edge guarding him, so why wouldn't you just hit him high and deal him a bunch of percent and then like try to read a neutral air dodge with like downer forward air, downer back air, whatever with Pyra. He's not edge guarding well, especially not like this game. But like now he does it, but of course this was in a worse position because he went for up smash immediate switch, and instead of doing like something important here is he did not fall through the platform here. So here you need to get as low as possible to make sure you have as much time as possible to juggle, right? But because he moves to the left and switches while Riddles happens to move to the right, that was just unlucky. He now doesn't have the time. Whereas if he's down here, switched as Pyra, Riddles either lands here and gets forward tilted or dash attacked, or he lands here and gets like up tilted. I really don't like that he stayed on that platform. I feel like that's just a really obvious advantage state thing that he would do 9 times out of 10 and just didn't do it today. Is that how he dies? Lol, that'd have been funny as fuck. But like, no up B there? How no up B here? Like, why are you going for a tech chase? Like, you got the hit. Go for just turnaround up B. He's either dead or doesn't have rage drive anymore. And now you're gonna get 0 to death. Oh God. Yeah, he's dead. You're absolutely dead. You're not making this back. Those type of situations, even if you get Gates of Held as Byleth or as Joker, you're making it back. And then he's mashing, because again, you don't have that cleverness. Like, Joker has gun dashing and down gun, which is fucking incredible. And Byleth has nair, but people got hit by it. Yeah, Leo's flustered, you can tell. But again, he should have won fucking game 4 if he just did down or up B. Let me just finish this. I'm gonna go into training mode and see if that would have killed. But like, Leo just doesn't go to ledge. Like, he does this double jump so often. Byleth and Joker are much better at getting off of the ledge than Aegis. Aegis has, as Pyra, drop off up B cheese, but also people are getting better around that, like better against that. Very normal swordy things, which was the reason that he kind of dropped Lucina, because he started getting advantage stated really hard. Aegis is not good at getting off the ledge. I mean, she has ledge jump, and like, that's just a normal thing. Whereas like, Byleth has drop off side B and like so much like mix up. And granted, again, I think people misplayed versus that shit a lot, and I was very critical of how people played against his Byleth, but like, Aegis doesn't even have that. Like, not even a, hey, this is a matchup check. It's like, hey, normally ledge trap me, because you have nothing else. So let me go back to the end of game 4 when he gets that down air. So 111. I'm just gonna go into training mode and see if that would have killed. I don't think so, if I'm being honest. I think that just kills. I don't know, instead he just waits for like a nothing read? Like, anything. Get Kazi off stage and fucking ledge trap him, who cares? Down air, back air, like even? Like, whoops. Like something. Literally anything instead of just letting it hit. Not being able to go for the edge guards is a big deal, and not having like clever ledge stuff is really big, because the thing is, it does not matter who you are. It doesn't matter literally whatever your tag is. You can be the best player in the world. You could be someone that goes 2-2 at a locals. When you get put on the ledge and you are not a character with a special option, all you have is timing mix-ups. That's all you have. And that's not good. Do you know how many kills Lights gets off of putting people at the ledge and going, I don't care who you are. Like, you can be fucking Proto, you can be Debuzz, you can be Leo, you can be Gluto. I'm gonna back air you. Or get weak dash attack because you got scared of back air, and then I'm gonna weak dash attack back air you. Literally everyone. That's how he like hella beats people. When Light loses, it's because he dropped it, like he did versus Aaron when he like clearly dropped the second regrab, punish, down smash, and then loses for it. Anyway, that was one of them. Let's go to his next loss, which is versus Gluto. This set was actually crazy. But also, I mean, right now, Gluto has Leo's number. Gluto's won the last 3 sets against him. In fact, 4 of the last 5. The last time Leo has, you know, eliminated Gluto was at Genesis. And granted, before that, it's like a lot of fucking losses, like a lot of losses. 4 of the last 5 is pretty damn good. Because again, the problem with Leo, which like relative to not good players or even a lot of top players, is his disadvantage state. And relative to other top players, it's still pretty minor. But then there are plenty of characters that go, oh, dead. oh, dead. Especially with a character that doesn't have a recovery. Against so many of those characters, it's like, fuck it, I'm DIing off stage and I'm gonna get back to ledge. I'm gonna go to ledge and then I'll be fine. It's not fine for this character. So if he loses neutral, it actually matters. I watched this one. I don't remember though. I know he's up 2-1. I don't remember if he's up 2-0. Oh, what an edge guard. And again, those type of situations, like this commitment is like theoretically fine for literally every other character that he plays. Also, it glancing blowed. Like, that's not really his fault. Animation shifts that affect Joker, he just goes, oh, okay, and then uppies to the ledge and is fine. Instead of having to feel like you have to get back on the stage, then it trades and then you die. Like, quite literally, every single other one of the characters that Leo has ever played seriously in this game. Marth, Lucina, Ike, Joker, Byleth, Corrin, all make it back here. Aegis is the only one that does not. It's so weird to me too, because like even with Leo losing, like people still aren't like doing a lot of correct things. Like why not just up B here? Up B out of shield. It's a guaranteed punish. Nair out of shield, literally well, not anything, but like your normal punishes. Why? Oh, what an up air. Jesus, that was so good. Oh, and then this up air. Yeah, I remember that. Oh God, what an up air. That was so good. Like this is Leo's peak, right? When he gets this type of stuff. Like, what the f? Like, I don't know, people still like don't counterplay that move correctly either. Like they can just fucking nair. Like you can just nair it. It's not that good. It's good, but it's not that good. It's not like WoW doesn't have amazing options. This combo was so good. Like that was literally just perfect. Like what a fucking up air. What a boss ass up air. This is a really good Wario stage. I don't know why he went here. Oh, good. And again, he goes for this weird back air here. Like, you have so much time to react to this. I don't know how he's not getting a hit. The variance in DI is like here to like here. It's not a lot. And it's not like you're trying to get a very precise hit. He's not trying to get this weak hitbox of blah, 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 where he needs to perfectly, like, just fucking up air. If you're not sure, just fucking up air. Like, I don't know. If you're missing that, I don't think you should play the character. That's like missing Arson Joker down air into up smash. Like, that doesn't happen. Also, one thing that Leo does so goddamn well is the way that a lot of these down tilts are getting kills is they're crossing up DI. Right? And he I swear to God, Leo does like frame, like pixel perfect cross ups. Cause like in theory, you see Pyra looking to the right, you expect to DI to the right, but that was DI to the right, but because Aegis was on the left. I actually can't believe that grabbed. That was so goddamn far. What the f? How do you grab that? Oh, she's sliding towards. Okay, no, that's not as far as it looks. And like that stuff's so good too. Like you literally, like there's not a good option here. Whereas I feel like Byleth and Joker can just do like air dodge and then make it back later, or like be a little bit farther out to make it tricky. Whereas like Aegis can't afford to do that. So if Leo gets put in these situations because he's off a single time, he is just dying for it. Like I don't blame Leo for getting hit here. That sucked. One interesting thing also is I feel like grabs on Byleth and on Joker, I feel like are a lot more threatening than I feel like Aegis. Like Aegis has good stuff like down throw up B, but like you don't see Leo's Mithra go for down throw up B. So like at high percents, you're not really scared of the grab. At high percents, you're just not scared of grab because it's not going to combo into anything. But like I feel like even in situations where a grab isn't going to confirm into anything for someone like Byleth or something, because they can edge guard, it's like throw you off stage, you're scared. As opposed to Aegis where like you're not really, like you're scared of getting ledge trapped and you're like, okay, God, I gotta worry about it. Like I would much rather get edge trapped the whole game than edge guarded. And that's why I play Pika, because fuck getting edge guarded. Also Gluto's at 3. Now he's at 2. And like then he misses that. Like it's Leo I feel like overcompensates for some spacing sometimes, and it's really strange because I feel like he's like so good about it with all of his other characters. And again, like Leo gets a lot off of his jab, but like if he's wrong, it's a big punish. Again, he's literally one frame off from winning here, I'm pretty sure. He's literally invincible. That's the one frame shield. So like he's one frame off from winning like multiple times, and that sucks. But like welcome to Smash. A lot of people are one frame off. I was one frame off from qualifying for Smash World Tour finale. But then like, I don't know, he like does this and gets patient, and instead of just like holding shield here, or like, it was so slow for him to recognize this fucking back air. I don't know. Like there were so many little things that like Leo just wasn't fast enough because this character doesn't have the frame data of some of his other characters. Like if he would just go Byleth Nair, that's gonna hit. Worst case, you're gonna like hit shield as opposed to like just committing. I don't know. Just seems weird. Again, he was off a couple of times, like one frame, he would have won, he would have won, he would have won, and like, that happens, right? And that's not really, I'm not gonna critique like you should have just been better by one frame. It's still very weird to me that, I feel like it happens a lot with Leo. Yeah, I don't like this matchup. Again, I feel like, but oh shit, oh shit. You're fucking nasty. Oh, that missed, dude, that sequence was so fucking cracked by Tweek. This is fucked up. This is actually fucked up. The modified pyramid scheme? Jesus Christ.
It's called the pyramid.
Oh, there we go, Hazmat. Let's go. I feel like sometimes Leo plays too solid and doesn't go for like a read, which again is fine, but like if you're only playing solid, you have to be so solid. If you're going to play a character that dies off of nothing, you have to also randomly get kills, which is one of the reasons that I like Cosmos F smashing. Sometimes it doesn't work and sometimes he goes too crazy for it, but I like just like, hey, you're dead. You're randomly dead. And the reason that Spargo was so goddamn good at this character is because he got so many people to neutral air dodge into down air up smash, because he would just up air them 17 times and then be like, okay, you're gonna air dodge this time, bot, and kill at 70. Even Spargo goes for a lot of YOLOs when he plays Cloud, right? And his Cloud is like solid, 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 solid forward smash, solid, 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 solid dash attack for like no like weird timings for those moves. Like it's not just like I'm playing advantage up smash because that makes sense. Like sometimes it'll just be like up smash and you're like, what the fuck, why? Tweek, in my opinion, plays Diddy incredibly solidly. He also will randomly go for like, you know, like Diddy can just get early kills with like nair down air, edge guards, monkey flips, banana down air, banana back air, blah, blah, blah. It's matchup specific where it's like Diddy's gonna get edge guarded, right? It's like the Rats and Rosa and Villager and Isabel, like Duck Hunt, like weird matchups. But he's not getting edge guarded by the majority of the cast, whereas I feel like the amount of characters that edge guard Diddy are less than the characters that don't edgeguard Aegis. You know what I'm saying? Because like everyone has a down air. Everyone has like a, oh, you're gonna air dodge forward tilt, down air. Like everyone has that. Did I explain that in a way that makes sense? Dude, Tweek is so fucking good. Dude, he's so good. Like I love Diddy combos. I don't like watching this character in a lot of matchups, but he's so goddamn clean. Holy shit, like what the fuck? He was at 0. Jesus Christ. It's like that's the hardest read he's gone for the entire fucking set, is a down smash when Tweek is not gonna die from it regardless of which way he goes. Like this is the hardest read that Leo has gone for in all 3 sets we've watched, and we've watched currently, this is the 12th game. This is the hardest read he's gone for. Dude, Tweek is playing fucking phenomenally. Holy shit. Tweek is fucking crazy. I have not seen Tweek play this good in a long time. Then he just loses to Steve. XD. Does he go Byleth? Oh, he goes Byleth, okay. Literally, I feel like when we see this, because I know people in chat said like, oh, he changes how he plays. Like, I feel like we're going to see a lot more hard reads with this character and just like burst reactions, right? Because like getting a burst reaction Mithra F tilt, or sorry, Mithra dash attack, it's annoying when you get hit by that. But like getting hit by a Byleth F tilt or sorry, Byleth dash attack or Byleth fair hurt. Like they're literally just so strong. It's not putting you in a tech chase situation where maybe you might get hit again. It's like, ow, ow, ow. Just in general, Byleth is way more threatening because of that. And like he gets to play this like short hop empty jump range, which I feel like wasn't working with Aegis, because you expect Aegis to nair, but Aegis's nair isn't that good, and otherwise they don't have a ton of range and their arrows are just smaller, even if they're safer technically. Like, I feel like this is just what Pyra does, except with the nair that leads into it instead of just like hard guessing. Like Leo's playing so well all of a sudden. Because the thing is, he's always like, when Aegis does this, they're not threatening. When Aegis is just like, I'm gonna jump backwards and I'm gonna be annoying, like this. Like Aegis isn't threatening in this space. Their landing aerials other than down air for Pyra aren't that threatening. You just stay out of the range, whereas like Leo's range is way bigger and it's still scary as fuck. Like this is terrifying. When Aegis does that, it's way less scary. Especially again, like at 130, terrifying. At 70, you're not scared. I don't know. But like literally that forward smash that Leo just went for, he would never, ever, ever do that as Pyra. And again, it didn't work. Let's be honest, it did not work. But I feel like doing it is important. Leo wins this game? What the how the fuck does Leo win this game? What the fuck happens? What happens? Oh, he's dead. Oh my fuck, that was so good. But like, you can't do this as Aegis, right? And I feel like Leo is incredibly solid. He's one of, if not the most solid player in the world. But Leo also is incredibly good at picking up your habits. You think Leo is winning all of those comebacks when he was playing Joker by just playing solid? No, he gets forward smashes, he gets downer up smashes, he gets downers off stage, he gets tetracarns. During his like giant streak when he was actually just shitting on everyone for like 3 months, like, I feel like he just didn't lose a tournament for like 4 months. Like every major he went to, he was fucking people up. Like he was shitting on, like people were literally complaining so hard about losing to Leo that they would just SD during his games. Do you know how much it takes for Mars to SD to be like, okay, you got it, GG? Like, he can come back from like anything to have Mars SD. That's how bad Leo was fucking people up. Because he was edge guarding, he was playing super solid, he was playing amazing advantage. But the thing is, when he needed it, when he needed a momentum swing, he got it, 1, because of Arsene, and 2, because he's really good at hard reading people. He's done that forever, whether it's in Smash 4, in Brawl, probably when he was a kid, and in Ultimate 2, he goes for like really big rewards. And I recognize that as a player that also goes for big rewards. Like this uppy that he does, literally right here, is like me going for a jump thunder read, right? It's the same thing, except he's getting a fucking kill at 44. Like that was fucking so good. That was crazy good. Just like little thing, right? Like it's such a big deal, but it doesn't seem that big when you're fighting against Aegis. Aegis aren't going to double jump in neutral like this. They can't. If they get hit in a way that puts them off stage, they are going to die. Like there is literally a like 50-50 shot that they're going to die. So it's not worth it. Aegis in this position, again, just to compare, right? So Aegis in this position, if they were to hit a Mithra Nair, which is I guess is the closest thing. So if you get hit by a Mithra Nair here, you're gonna get forward aired. It's not scary. There's almost no way you can die from a Mithra Nair because it sends higher. But you're scared here of Leo's run off fair. So he, by just the virtue of the character, conditions Tweek to go, oh fuck. And which is why he goes, oh fuck. And then Leo was ready for it and he went, oh fuck. And then this happened, he went, oh fuck. And then he died. He can prey on the fear of a bunch of people, and while you can do that as Aegis, you're also always scared. Making Byleth sound top 10? No. Byleth is bad because he's slow and you can just run away from him. But in advantage, Byleth is fucking terrifying. Are you dead? Oh my fucking god, are you serious? Aegis has a better advantage state than Byleth, let me be clear. But Leo plays it sometimes either too honestly or picks really weird decisions and just doesn't play the fucking just I'm gonna up air fast all advantage state, because that's not how he plays. That's never how he's played, ever. He's not someone that just I'm gonna put you in the air, upper, 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 upper. I don't even think his Cloud did that in Smash 4. Well, besides like Meta Knight. I would still be confident if I was Tweek here because like you only died to like random uppy stuff. So if you just stay center, it'll probably be fine. And another interesting thing is Byleth, like something Leo's really good at is he forces people to air dodge here by jumping because you're scared of the uppy. Like Leo's a god at conditioning and a god at just like picking people apart. And I feel like Aegis is too simple for that. It's like, oh man, you read that air dodge that you conditioned with Mithra up air. Pyra forward air at 110, which didn't kill. Or down air and then he didn't confirm for some reason and waited for a second read because question mark. Like, that's what he's doing. He kept swinging that jab. That didn't hit. Dude, that sucks. That all sucked for Tweek. Like, literally, this comeback isn't, oh my god, Leo started playing so much better, and so, like, he just stopped making mistakes. Like, no, he's still making mistakes, but the openings that Aegis can get that he's comfortable going for because she's so exploitable are a lot less than with Byleth, because Byleth can recover, so he can double jump in neutral, he can go for these upbees, he can go for all these conditioning things with, like, shield breaks and stuff, because Aegis doesn't have that. Again, Aegis is way fucking better than Byleth. Do not get me confused. Aegis is way better than Byleth. The strengths of Leo make more sense with Byleth and Joker than with Aegis. Because yeah, his neutral's really strong, but his neutral's strong with all of them. If you're gonna go for conditioning and reads, Joker and Byleth are better for that. Aegis is better for I'm going to hit you once, hit you above me, and up air 17,000 times, ledge trap you, kill you. That's all Aegis wants to do. And when it's working, like at SmashCon against Cola, that's all he fucking did, and he shat on him. It was bad. But that you can't do that in every matchup. And if you are wrong by a little bit, you're fucked. Am I going to the Lugway Invitational? No, I'm not. Oh my god. See, like, he can throw out Hail Marys at this character. I feel like doing that with Aegis immediately is the loss. Whereas, like, I don't think he dies here, so he can just play. Like, he's wrong, but he can still play the game. This is a really good fucking Game 5. I'm not gonna say this is one of the best sets ever, But like, this is one of the best game 5s ever, probably. Leo in particular likes to slow down and then he can find his moment. You can't really do that you can't slow down as Aegis except in neutral. Like, you can't do that at disadvantage because you're gonna die. Yeah, Leo fell off completely. No, he won the last event. So again, me saying all of this is not to take away how great of a player Leo is. I may be clickbaiting the title of it because fuck it, get views, get my shmoney in. Leo is the best player in the world still. The fact that he played 3 games of Byleth this entire tournament and low-key should have won that game 5 if he just was more patient on that air dodge read with the back air, like, Leo is still the best player in the world. I don't know in a lot of matchups where Aegis can die really easily if Aegis is the pick. I really think he needs to be a lot more fluid in his character choices. I don't know why he's so scared to play Joker. I really don't get it. Every time he's played Joker, it's done really well. I think the only person he's lost to with Joker recently is me. But also, I cheesed the shit out of him. And also, Pikachu's really particularly rough for his character pool. Oh, he lost to me. Oh no. One player with Joker, and then he's like, never gonna go Joker again except only against Min Min. It's like, why? Aegis has a spot with him. I feel like he just needs to learn how to play the way Leo plays with Aegis. Going for those reads, going for that hard conditioning. Maybe they're just too, like, only solid. And again, I'm not saying Leo can't be solid, but the thing is, what he does super well with the Byleth is he plays solid and then he has all these other little things. Like, he has the up B, he has the side Bs, he has the shield breaks, he has all these little things, he has the clutch moments. While he can have those with Aegis, I feel like Aegis is a lot more standard. Oh, you're winning with Aegis? Wow, that air dodge read was really good, but like the up air that he got against Gluto game 1. Yeah, game 1 where like up aired him and then was like, I'm gonna jump, and Gluto went air dodge this way, and then he went up air, back hit. Like, that's so good. It's amazing for Leo. But I feel like he doesn't have any like, oh shit, with Byleth, or with Aegis, except for like, oh shit, he's so good. Like, I was so floored watching him at Rise and Grind, but also his bracket that I watched was a Shulk that he is way better than, no offense to Jared, Jared's really good, but it's Leo, and then Rob. Leo's still the best player in the world, but I really think he needs to either learn how to be hard read condition-y type style with Aegis, or focus more on Byleth, and please, for the love of God, focus on the Joker. Like, this is my bias. I love the Leo Joker. I love it. It's so good. It's the character I have the least chance of winning, so this isn't even like a personal, like, oh, if he goes Joker, I can beat him. Like, no, just please play the Joker. Please play the Joker. It's my favorite. It's so clean. It's so good. Okay, bye.
Pikachu busted.